Hi guys, here are some old Soviet-made mains cables for you to check. So first, this comes from a Soviet TV set with this special plug at the end, but this part of the wire seems to be regular quality, made in China or something like this. So it is obviously an imported part. They did import, but this plug is typically for Russian TVs in quite crappy plastic, and if look like how it is put together, you have one screw you can remove, then you can push the inside. As you can see, they did put a little piece of cardboard here with strand around to prevent it from being pulled out of the plug. Quite nice handmade thing, very unusual to see. Some heat shrink here, and this plug can do 12 volt DC also, so there are unused pins on the bypass one here, and you can see it is regular power cord here. But this is not the most interesting, because I have 3 of these things. So first, where do they come from? They come from this kind of old film projector, Rus film projector. I had several of them, but sadly I had to either sell or scrap them because they were far too bulky to keep and not useful at all. Made by Lomo in Leningrad or St. Petersburg. Here is the French user manual. Here is how the thing did look like. And there is even photo of the inside. You mostly have mechanical stuff. One big transformer, one motor, some wiring and a few capacitors and stuff like this. One potentiometer for the speed here, and it is all. That cast metal case, and you can see IEC plug. We even have the schematic for it. As you can see, not much in it. So about these plugs, the first interesting thing you can notice is the wires are not double insulated like this. They are single insulation. So we have this model of plug which does not fit in Western European sockets because it is missing the ground, or it will fit in a not grounded socket, but with a metal case of the device it is not really safe maybe. So you can see we have 2 times the same body, but this one is thicker. So it is written in Cyrillic, made in USSR. It is rated 6 amperes, this one also. Here we have a logo, not sure if you can see this, with a little bird. And on this one, what do we have here? We have something engraved. It is the price, guys. It is 17 kopecks. So if I open it, there is really not much inside. At least the contacts are made in genuine brass. So the contact quality is not too bad, but you can see it is really the bare minimum for this thing. The plastic case is really strong, by the way. Really thick plastic, not bad quality overall, but really a minimum cost. And here you can see the strain relief for the wire, some piece of heat shrink. And of course it is not a double insulated wire, so it does not comply to security rules, I believe. Modern one at least. So this one is the same in a little shorter body. So on this side we have the IEC plug. So it is a Bakelite IEC plug. Quite not very delicately molded, but at least it fits nicely in a IEC socket. Really no issue at all here. The only thing is that we are missing the ground, because as it was not used on the device, they did not fit the ground. Here it is what you have inside. One more weird strain relief on the wire. A little triangle piece here that is pinching the wire pretty hard. And you can see here we have solder joints. Some mold numbers in here at the bottom. And black screws. Not bad quality, but sadly it is missing the ground plug, and it is not watertight obviously at all. So if you have a little moist or anything, and you can see there is the distance between the casing and the metal part is really low, so in case you are missing a casing piece, maybe it can be a security issue. Okay, so on this one we have a different plug, still Bakelite and written made in USSR in Cyrillic. You can see it is put together the same way like this one, with one screw on the side. And what do we have? So this one is a little better made maybe, because you have a genuine clamp on the wire at least. But you see how clamped it is with the single insulation wire, and you have two screws here. It seems it is all handmade by the way, of course. So the contacts looks really similar to what we have in it. Okay, and this is a real nice old looking Bakelite body by the way. They must be from the 60s, early 70s at last. I'm not sure if we have that code somewhere in here. No, it must be early 70s or late 60s. Not sure. Maybe it is older than this in fact, because it is an old design, but they did keep making it for quite a long time. Okay, so I don't know what to do with these things, considering I cannot use it anyway. And the wire is pretty crappy here, so maybe I will just keep the plugs in collection and put the wire for the recycling, not sure. So thanks for watching, bye bye.